Namaste. Hi there. Welcome back to my movement and meditation class. It's good to be back. So, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? Real question. Just take a moment to pay attention to how you really are feeling right now. Bringing the focus within. Are you feeling a bit of anxiety, restlessness, or are you feeling perhaps calm and still? Whatever the feeling, there's nothing to do. Just watch and observe. Honor it. It exists. It is. And just let it be with no judgment at all. There we go. And this brings me to the theme for tonight, which I'd like to make the feminine. This doesn't mean that only women can do tonight's class, of course not. The invitation is for men and women to enjoy these movement and meditation classes, either together or separately in their own homes, in your own homes. But to acknowledge that we have the masculine and the feminine within us all. And tonight we're just going to pay attention to the feminine, because she's coming in quite strongly now through these COVID-19 times. We've been sent home. Home is where the feminine comes to life. We've been sent home to be still, to listen in, to be peaceful. So we're going to acknowledge the feminine tonight, and I'm just going to guide you through that as we move through our sequence. So I'm going to move back onto my mat. Just do a gentle warm-up. So just softening the body now, sitting in a nice balanced way over your sitting bones, neither leaning forward nor leaning back. Elongate the spine, drop the hands to the mat, drop the shoulders, and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Elongate the left side of the neck all the way down into the upper shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale into the stretch. Letting go as you go in, letting go as you're in the stretch. Inhale, come back to center. Right ear to right shoulder. Breathe, soften the body, soften the tailbone. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Letting go. Beautiful. Come back to center, taking your gaze over your right shoulder. Just enjoying an upper twisting of the spine. And inhale, come back to center. Left gaze over left shoulder. Come back to center. Over the right shoulder, keep breathing. If you feel like inhaling on the way into the stretch, even though I may be saying exhale, please, the invitation is to do what really works for you. And it may be different today, and again, different tomorrow. So really just honor your body. Left gaze over left shoulder. Honor and listen to your body. What does it need right now? Just going to raise the shoulders and squeeze them. Flex the hands like this. They're right against the body, and just send your arms down. Press your flexed hands, the heels of your hands down into the mat. And soften the arms. Squeeze the shoulders up to the ears, and while you squeeze, your arms are all floppy and loose. Flex the hands, the arms now become a little bit more strengthened, and press the heels of the hands down into the mat. Feel the pull on the inner side of the arm. We're going to do one more. Raise the shoulders, squeeze. Flex the hands, push the heels of the hands down into the mat. Elongate the spine. And soften the elbows and just ease off. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to sway from side to side now. Just put your hands on your knees. Allow the music to take you. We're just going to really gently lean to the right, pressing all the while your left hip into the mat. Inhale back to center. Exhale into the stretch. Consciously pressing your hip down into the mat. There's a little stretch and opening down the side of the body and in the lumbar area. 2 more like this on either side. Breathe. Soften into the stretch. Press your knees away from each other. Lean into it. Feel it. Look for the stretch. You may discover different stretches in one pose that you can just enjoy. So just allow yourself to explore a little bit. Keep pressing the hip bone down into the mat. Good, beautiful. 1 more on either side. Soften into the stretch. Inhale, gathering strength on your way up, and exhale into the stretch. Beautiful. Coming back to center, we're just going to just bring our shoulders forward, just gently sway them forward in a little rhythmic fashion. And just walk our hands forward, just really sway. We're loosening up the spine here, so allow yourselves to just twist and circulate those shoulders. Watching the spine, you can move clockwise and anti-clockwise. So use your hands, cup your hands in front of you, and just use your hips and your shoulders and your arms to just allow this lovely rotation in one direction. Allow for a little twist occasion. You can stop that rotation in its tracks and just give yourself a little twist. Keep watching your spine with your mind's eye, how beautifully it moves for you. And then just circulate in the opposite direction. Breathing all the while. And stop and twist. Just warming up upper back, upper spine. And while we're down here, we're going to just keep going. Just walk your hands a little bit further forward and sink down over your crossed legs as much as you can, pivoting from the hips all the way down to the floor. Take some nice deep breaths with your head dropped on the floor. Drop the belly and let go. Extend the arms out. Whew. Start to notice that there is somewhere inside of you a beautiful space of total calm. Let's explore with our breath and in each movement that we make tonight, each pose that we strike tonight. We're going to search for that space with our breath, and we're going to stay in it when we're in extensions, when we're in extended stretches. Stay in that stillness, because that's where she is. That's where the feminine resides. Crab walk slowly over to your right knee. Settle your body over your right knee. Sink onto the right knee. Drop the head. Let everything go. Press your left hip into the floor so that you're not cheating. And just walk your hands a little bit further back. Try to really reach for that deep twist, deep pull, whilst being gentle and knowing your limitations here. Exhale into the stretch. And slowly, very slowly, really honouring the muscles, letting them come out gently. Come back to centre. Elongate a little bit more now, stretching out a little bit more, drop the head. Exhale, letting go. And slowly crab walk to the other side. Take your hands back as far as they'll go. Keep the opposite hip firmly anchored on the mat. Drop the head, drop the upper body. Drop the belly and just breathe here. Feel the twist. And crab walk back to center. And slowly walk your hands back up. Good job. Okay, so we're going to tuck our tailbone in. I'll show you this sideways on. We're just going to roll the tailbone in. We're just going to roll over it in a way and tuck your belly button in and just create a stretch along the spine by anchoring your hands over your knees, chin to chest, and just lean back into it. You'll feel there's a beautiful stretch all the way out the spine. Let go. The arms are extended completely. Let them pull out of the shoulder sockets gently. And slowly roll the tailbone back to upright. Stack the vertebrae above each other. We're going to do that one more time. It's so beautiful. Really go a little bit deeper this time, and then just enjoy the beauty of how the feminine rolls gently in on herself. Breathe. Notice that calm space when you're in this stretch. Look for that calm space and just spend some time there. Notice that stillness that's always available to you. Just roll the tailbone back into upright. Beautiful. Just going to extend the legs out now. Nice right angle, straight back, straight legs, flex toes. You could put your hands on your knees or just above your knees. Point and flex the toes. You're working your core a little bit here to maintain that lovely upright position, so make sure that you're still using that lovely set of muscles in your stomach and your abdomen. And point and flex. Point. Really notice, pay attention to the stretch that occurs on the upper side of the legs. And then flex. Press your heels away from you, almost lifting your heels off the mat. Feel the stretch on the underside of the legs. Really focus on that stretch that you're creating purposefully. And remind yourself of the stillness within. Point and flex. Good job. So staying in this upright position, we're just going to walk our hands down our legs. We're pivoting from the hips here. Core is pressed in, your belly button's pressed in to create space. As you lift your upper body over your legs and just come down slowly. If you can have straight legs here, so much the better. If you can't, that's fine. You can bend your knees a little bit. Just make sure that your back is folding over your legs, your thighs, so that you can come down as much as you can. You can start out with bent legs, with bent knees, and then if you like, once you're feeling more comfortable down below, you can maybe just press a little bit on them. Just feel the stretch and where you know to ease off. Come all the way down, drop the head. Yeah, you can even just press the flesh away from you to create more space. Just take a few breaths in this beautiful extension. Feel the pull on the underside of the legs. The heels are still pressing away from the body. You can grab your hands over your feet on the outside of each foot. And just send your elbows down into the mat to pull your body forward a little bit more if you want a deeper stretch. Beautiful. Hook your hands over your toes. Pull your toes back towards your body, towards your face, towards your shoulders. And just deepen the stretch a little bit more if you want a deeper stretch. If not, stay where you are. Exhale into the stretch. Deepen the stretch on the exhale. It's the letting go, isn't it? Where are you still holding on? let that go. Scan the body. Whew. Beautiful. Ease off very gently so there's no springing back or springing out of the positions. And just walk your way gently back to upright. Lovely. Okay, so I'm just going to come to face you again. I'm just going to cross our right leg over our left leg and put the foot level with your knee. Yeah? Now we're just going to cup our hands in front of our knee and just press our backs and tummies in towards our knee. So we're really elongating the spine. So you're elongating and you're pressing yourself in towards your knee. Yeah? Now I'd like you to just grab hold of your knee with your left hand or arm. Just hug it a little bit. You find that already you're beginning to twist. You know where I'm going with this one. So just really elongate the spine. Press the belly button towards the spine to create space. And put your right hand behind your tailbone. So your arm is actually touching your back. This helps raise you up. And then just twist slowly. Twist. Take your gaze as far back as you can. It helps with the twist. Press the belly button into the spine and breathe. Hug your knee. Keep your sitting bones on the mat. No cheating. And you can flex the foot or you can point it. This is so nice. This is the most wonderful twist of the spine. Double twist. And come out tall. Come out elongated. So there's no slumping out. You're coming out like a ballet dancer, yeah? Like a ballerina. And uncross the legs and send the left leg over your right leg. Place the left foot level with your right knee, nice and tucked together. Cup your hands in front of your left knee and pull your body in, yeah, nice. That helps you elongate, yeah? Send your right arm over your left knee to hug it, nice and tight. You can have your hand on your upper thigh to really help that. Press the belly button in. You can feel the twist happening already. Place your left hand behind you for support. Presses you up a little bit as well. Let me can cheat a little bit here. Breathe and twist. Send the gaze back, behind you. Really paying attention to elongating the spine, to having a nice upright spine. And feel the twist. Double twist. If you feel uncomfortable at all in this position, just ease off and go into it again. There's no reason why you can't just experiment. If you find that there's discomfort in any shape or form in any of the positions that we do, please just ease out and try it again. Try it again maybe less extensively or just more softly, more gently, not so far. And slowly traveling out, keeping a tall, elongated spine, floating back to neutral again. Good, beautiful. Okay, we're going to open our legs now. Don't go too far, just a natural pose, and just slowly put your hands on your knees and just slowly roll the hips forward. Immediately you'll feel a stretch on the side of that hip that you're rolling forward. So the body's going to follow through now. We're just going to travel gently from side to side, rolling the hips forward, just warming up these thigh muscles. You can actually hook your hands onto the inside of your knees. There we go. And just each time, just moving the body a little bit further to the left and then to the right. There you go. Really following the music. And slowly, just letting go. Just come to as far as you can. Leaning forward, leaning the upper body forward. You're going to feel the stretch on the underside of the thigh. Don't go too far here. we're just going to come down over the right leg. Just feel those beautiful muscles doing all that work for you. Yeah. Just lower the upper body onto the leg. You can actually cross this hand, which isn't doing anything right now. You can actually extend it upwards, reach out and actually enjoy another stretch in the meantime. By just grabbing hold of the outside of your foot. There you go. And let go. Breathe. Beautiful. If you need to bend your knee in these positions, please feel free to do so. Just make sure that your upper body is firmly against your thigh. Yes, I could be like this if I needed to be. I could have my knee up, but as long as I'm down here, then I'm extending the lower back, which is where we want the stretch as well. And you're still going to get a stretch in the legs as well. So we're going to ease back, crab walk back to center. See if you can roll forward a little bit more this time. Each time you do these stretches, you're actually giving yourself scope for more elongation, giving the muscles their freedom, yeah? And slowly crab walk to your left leg. And just allowing the body to just drop down. On this side, you may be tighter than on the other side. I feel that I am, so I'm going to need to just bend my knee a little bit here and just allow my upper body to just drop over my knee. Then maybe as I breathe into it, I can actually come down a bit more. Okay. And I want a bit more, so I'm going to stretch over head and just grab hold of the outer side of my foot. So whatever works for you, just look for the stretch. Wherever you are, even if you've got a bent knee, you will find a stretch, yeah? So just ease into it, enjoy it, and ease out of it very slowly. Very important to come out of these stretches slowly. Grab, walk back to center, and just walk your hands back up. Good job. Okay, so we're going to continue walking our hands, but we're going to go backwards this time. We're going to lean back on our hands, and our palms are facing forward, our fingers are facing forward. Actually, no, let's just spread our hands, and the hands are spreading outwards, actually. Just find a nice comfortable position to support yourself. And we're just going to lift the hips off the mat and slowly stack the hips. This is a beautiful dancer's pose. Stretching out the chest. Make it beautiful. Rolling the hip, rolling the left hip over the right. Almost like trying to stack the hips. Feel the stretch in the chest. Feel the stretch in the leg and the hips. And slowly, very slowly, roll the hips back down onto the mat. Keep breathing. I'm talking a lot, but you're supposed to be breathing. Lift up again. We're going to travel to the other side now. Stack the hips. Notice how beautifully open your chest is. Hold it there, rolling the hip forward. And slowly, slowly ease out of it by rolling your hip back again. Good job. Still leaning back on our hands, you can just drag your feet together again. And just walk yourself back into upright. And just cross the legs. Let it go. Shake it out. Good. Okay, we're going to do a few cat and cows, which is a very basic, fundamental stretch for the spine. And then we'll do a few downward dogs. So, everything is at right angles. Hands are directly under the shoulders. Knees are directly under the hips. Tuck the tailbone in. Press the belly button to the spine. Spine to ceiling. Chin to chest. Press everything away from the mat. Feet are firmly pressed into the mat as well. And drop the belly. Arch the hips. Raise the gaze to the ceiling. And I'm going to let you do 3 more like this, both cat and cow, in your own time, focusing on your breath and focusing on that place inside the feminine. The feminine who knows just how to be, who knows how to be still, who allows all those creative ideas to just well up from within, from a space of nowhere almost, into creation. She knows what is needed. And she knows it's not through thinking. She knows it's through simply being. Because she just knows. She knows already. Final two, cat and cow. And last one. So stay in this stretch, pressing the belly button to the spine and the spine to ceiling. Tuck your tailbone in and come down into child's pose, keeping your tailbone tucked in as you lower your hips down onto your heels. There we go. Just send your hands forward and drop everything. Drop the head, drop the belly, and just breathe. Alright. Go to that stillness within. And we're going to walk our hands forward to the top of the mat. We're going to curl our feet under and come into our first plank of the evening. Everything is flat. Hands are directly underneath the shoulders, and lower yourself down onto the mat. If you need to, you can bring your knees down first, and then your chest. If you're feeling strong tonight, you can just come straight down, working the strength of your upper arms. Feet together, pressed into the mat. Strong glutes and strong thighs, baby cobra. Chin up, shoulders away from the ears. Breathe. Feel the strength of your core holding you into this position. And slowly, ocean wave it into Mother Cobra. Tuck your toes in. Lift your hips up into your first downward dog of the evening. Start out as we usually do, right up on your little toes, not little ones, all of them, but just on your toes. And just enjoy pressing your back, your chest towards your legs, just like that nice gentle swing, yeah? Your hands are widespread, your fingers are widespread, providing you with great support, and you've got quite a lot of weight on the heels of your hands. And slowly walk the dog. If your triangle is too wide, you can just walk your feet in a little bit, up to you. Just make it so that you can bring your heels as close to the mat as possible, without hurting yourself, without going too far. The feminine knows where to start and where to end. She's the nurturer. She's gentle and caring. Okay, when you're ready, just press your heels into the floor. Raise your hips up to the ceiling so that there's an extension in both directions down the back of your leg. It's pretty intense. Breathe into it. Chin to chest, gaze through the legs. Press the hips down. Press the hips up, press the shoulders towards the legs. Breathe. And slowly tuck your tailbone in. Come forward in a nice, gentle ocean wave. And walk your feet towards your hands. Drop the upper body over the legs. And slowly uncurl, pressing the tailbone in, pressing the belly button into your spine, chin to chest. Head up last, raise the hands to the ceiling, extend the arms towards the ceiling, soften the body, drop the arms, chin to chest, roll back down, vertebra by vertebra, as if you were leaning against an imaginary wall. Coming down all the way.
Placing your palms on the mat or cupping your hands if you can't go down that far. Just lean forward, lean the weight onto the balls of the feet. Lean the weight back to the side and to the left. Just shifting the weight around. And take the right leg back. Join it with the left leg into plank. Down onto the mat. Baby cobra. Lifting up. Second downward dog. I should be able to go into it a little bit more easily this time, getting warmed up. I can feel the drips down my face. I hope you can too. Turn the aircon off. Send the hips up towards the ceiling. Send your heels into the mat. Chest towards the mat. Chin to chest. Gaze through the legs. And slowly, if you feel up to it, you can gaze your head forward through your hands and just jump towards your hands. Come back into nice folded position and slowly roll up. Vertebra by vertebra. Okay, so we're going to just come to face forward now. Legs a little bit further apart than the hips, so sort of triangle. And feet are facing outwards. Just bend the legs gently. Okay, we're just going to do a few bends here, very slow ones. We can follow through with our hands. Let's do it all the way up to the top. And there we go, beautiful. Sending the legs down, sending the hips down into the mat. And coming back up. Feel those thigh muscles working for you. Feel how beautifully the body just manifests what you want it to do. There we go. Feel the feminine in you just moving fluidly up and down. Whether you're a man or a woman doing this exercise, there's a beautiful feminine in all of us, and she makes the masculine beautiful. Beautiful. One more. Go a little bit further down and stay down with your hands, palms parallel to the floor. Just a gentle bounce here. Good. And slowly, slowly feel the knees, feel the muscles in the thighs. Come back to straight legs. Hands on hips. And just gently sway the hips from side to side. Watching the muscles on the inner thigh doing their work for you. Gosh, what great bodies we've got, yeah? Okay, we're going to come back down into bent leg position here. I want you to put your hands on your knees. You can actually lean now. Lean your upper body on your knees. And just take your right shoulder and just stretch. So all the while you're actually pressing your knees away from each other. You'll find your balance. It's a wonderful position here. Breathe into it. And slowly come back to center. Enjoy just resting your weight, and then just send the left shoulder down into the mat. There's a nice upper back twist here. And come back to center. Beautiful. And we're going to keep our head low here. We're going to straighten our legs and just come down to the mat. And just make your feet parallel here. Keeping that nice open triangle with the legs. We're just going to come down now. We're just going to let the body hang. Just grab hold of the opposite elbows with your hands. And just hang. And you can, if you like, just travel very gently with your upper body to your right foot. Feel the pull in the leg, in the opposite leg. Travel back to center. Travel to the left. And travel back to center. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to place our hands on the mat. We're going to walk our feet into just up beneath our hips. We're going to come into a nice squat here. Then just put your hands in prayer. Press your knees out. A nice elongated back here. A nice straight back as well. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can actually make a fist out of your hands and just press them against each other. Up to you, whatever works for you. Breathe, feel the stillness within. Slowly ease off and just gently come to sit on your mat. And slowly, you've done this before, working your core. Press the belly button into the spine. We're going to come down onto the mat, vertebra by vertebra. Hold on to that imaginary, very trusting friend of yours who's just going to gently send you down. Work the core, your lower abdominal muscles here, bit by bit, all the way down onto the mat. So just take a breath here while you're on the mat. We're going to do a couple of final stretches here. So just bring your knees to your chest, squeeze them in, and place your feet down just beneath your buttocks, quite close to your buttocks. And we're going to just extend our leg, right leg up, and cross it over our left knee. And thread your your right hand through to grab hold of your thigh, and just pull your thigh back into your chest. Really experiencing a nice deep stretch in the glutes and the upper thighs here. Beautiful. Final couple of stretches here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can actually cup your hands on the outside of your knee. Make sure that you come back down to the mat and press your shoulders into the mat. Feel the pull. It's quite an intense pull on the glutes, opening up that pelvic area for you. Ease off slowly. That's it. And we're just going to do the opposite. Take the left leg up over and cross it over your right knee. Send the left hand through the gap in the middle and pull your right thigh in towards your chest. So you've got your left foot comes with you. Everything comes with you. If you want a deeper stretch, then cup your hands on the outside of your knee and just pull everything down into the chest. Beautiful. Keeping those shoulders pressed down into the mat. And slowly ease off. Place the feet back down on the mat. And bring the knees into your chest. Squeeze. Pressing the tailbone into the mat. Just interlace your fingers just above your knees and really squeeze everything down into the mat. This is the final stretch of the evening. Extend as far as you can. Pressing everything into the mat. Ease off very slowly. Place your feet gently onto the mat and extend your feet down the mat into final pose, relaxation pose, Shavasana. Let go. Enjoy the feminine as she relaxes into stillness, as she lets gravity hold her gently in place. Take a deep breath in through the mouth, renewing and exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Notice your heartbeat. Notice your weight on the mat. Let the knees go. Drop everything. Let your organs sink back into the hold of gravity. Let yourself be feminine for a few moments. And let the masculine of gravity, masculinity of gravity just hold you. The feminine is vulnerable and yet powerful at the same time. Find her in stillness. Find her in your breath. Find her in your heartbeat. The invitation is to stay in Shavasana
for as long as you like. I'm just going to show you how to come out of this position, but you're welcome to stay in it if you want a few more minutes to just relax. I think I've gone past my 45 minutes, so I'm just going to show you how to come out. Just bring your knees up, send your arms overhead, and just roll onto one side into fetus position. Take a few breaths here, and using your hands and arms, press yourself back up into sitting position. You do this when you're ready. Staying in Shavasana for as long as you like is really nice. That's what I would be doing. And once you're in neutral position, just gathering lots of energy. On the inhale and exhale, hands in prayer to the heart.